Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest post-match reaction. Casemiro saves the day. Yes, Manchester United progressed to the quarterfinals of the Emirates FA Cup against the Scousers. It's not going to be easy, but bring on the Scousers. Look, let us know your thoughts on the game. First and foremost, let us know your thoughts. Man, obviously there will be a player ratings video out after this. So, walking late. I know. But yeah, please let us know your thoughts on the game. Like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell as well to get notified every time we publish a video and go live. And follow our socials as well. Links in the description. And the social links don't work, let me know and I'll put a new link in the comments. Look, we'll start off with the first half. Look, the first half wasn't the best for Manchester United. There was chances that we created that we should have finished. But look, at times the attack just didn't look like it was connecting. And look, yeah, we got the job done. I'm happy we got the job done. The FA Cup is it's our only chance of winning a bit of silverware. And we have a tough task in a way who are the Scousers. But look, don't mind them. Hopefully they play their youngsters and we can hammer them. It's our only chance of winning silverware. And I felt like the attack just... it was hard to know what to think of the attack today at Manchester United. You had Garnacho, Rashford, and Anthony. Anthony, I just felt, was trying to do what he always does. His game doesn't change. Tries to cut inside, shoot on his left foot. Again, he doesn't have a right foot. I mean, you're better just cutting it off. It's what I would do. Rashford is not a striker. We all know that. Even when he's in his good, even last season when he was in top form, right, he may have scored there a few times, but he just wasn't. He's just not a striker. We all know Rashford is better on the wing, on the left wing, and obviously Garnacho's on the left wing. And so, again, I'm surprised Anthony. I'm actually surprised Anthony started today. I thought he would have went with Rashford on the left. Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right, and Rashford up top, or maybe Ahmad as the false nine and Rashford on the left and Garnacho on the right. I don't know. But yeah, just the start wasn't bad. We had Anthony obviously hit the bar. I just felt like we looked vulnerable when we didn't have the ball, and someone actually put up in Twitter half time. Funny enough, when Manchester United don't have the ball, they look vulnerable. Awoni, I felt like he shares the defence a few times, with his pace and his physicality, because he's a big, strong. He has pace. Not a bloody Haaland pace or anything like that, but he has pace. And I just felt like we weren't really clicking in parts. Felt like the midfield was a bit meh, you know what I mean? You can see the stats there as well. It was a closer game. Like, it was 0-0 up until, I think, the 89th minute or something like that. So, yeah, it was just one of those games. And yeah, even though we won, I just felt like we weren't great today. Like I said, the chances we had, McTominay headed it straight to Matt Turner in the first half. Anthony hit the bar. Rashford has a chance that was close, that just went over Matt Turner's head to go out for the goal kick. Didn't go in. We didn't create a lot, but the chances we created, we should have finished them. And look, without your main striker, who was Rasmus Højlund, we're obviously going to struggle. But, it's just we're struggling without Rasmus. That's all I'm going to say. We struggle without Rasmus. I'm actually, obviously, there was times where I thought Casemiro was going to come off because he looked sluggish, slow, just didn't look himself. And, truthfully, he hasn't looked himself at all this season, Casemiro. Yes, he got the win. So, but still, we struggled. And Forest, some Nottingham Forest fans are probably coming out there tonight thinking we should have won that game. I thought it was going to go to extra time, but look, we won it in the end. I'm glad it didn't go to extra time, because you have the Manchester derby on Sunday against Man City, and look, whatever happens, whatever people think will happen, you need to have some sort of energy coming up against those boys. City are a top class team. I hate them with a passion. But credit where credit's due. And yeah, I thought even Bruno and Rashford tonight weren't great. Yes, Bruno got the assist for the Casemiro goal. That's fair enough. But we'll start with Rashford. He's not getting himself into good positions. He doesn't look aggressive enough. Even his pace looks. I mean, has he lost a bit of pace or something like that? His decision making, his placement just isn't it. And Rashford has looked like that all season, and it does worry you. Bruno those passes tonight he made, decisions he made tonight. The times where he fell down. I mean, he went to tackle a Nottingham Forest player, and Bruno was the one that was looking for a free kick. So I don't know. It made no sense there. I like Bruno. I like Rashford. You'd like to say they're two top players, but the way they're playing just isn't it. And look, back to Rashford and Bruno. The both of them haven't been it. The both of them just haven't been at the races for me. I'm not going to address Casemiro. I think even Varane a few times to see. I mean, Varane today just wasn't great. I think in this early on the second half, it was Dalot and Lindelof nearly ran into each other. I know he had a good opportunity, but I think Onana saved it. So yeah, there was a few moments today where we could have conceded, and there's a few times where, as a fan doing the watch along, I was a bit like, oh shit, here we go, But yeah, and even the Bruno shots. Bruno had shots in the second half, but there was not enough pace, not enough power behind it. Everything just, and Ten Hag will know, he'll realise today it wasn't a greatest performance again. He'll take the result, obviously. Manchester United and Ten Hag come into this game under pressure, in a crucial week with the FA Cup tie and then the derby on Sunday. I just hope that this will give us a bit of confidence. I'm not saying, we'll go and beat Man City on Sunday, but we need confidence somewhere. There's times you think we're turning a corner. We don't. And I'm not saying we've turned the corner. I've said it once or twice this season, then I haven't said it since, because Manchester United are just that team this season where they're inconsistent. And yeah, we were in a good run of form up until the game against Fulham. We didn't lose a game up until the Fulham game. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's just, it's hard what way to make of Manchester United this season. They're hot and cold, night and day. Consistency has been a problem. Today was just, we started with Amrabat left back. And look, some would say, if that was against Liverpool or Man City tonight, we would have lost. And yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree they have more quality than us, better structure than us. And yeah, just we looked flat as well at times. And look, I'd love to come on and say we won. I'd love to forget about the bad things that happened today. And good times. We had chances that we should have finished with, but that's been our problem this season, hasn't it? Is finishing, And look, obviously, you look at the injuries that we have. I'm not using injuries as an excuse, but you look at them. You have Shaw out. I think, the crucial injuries are Shaw, Martinez, and Rasmus. Again, it would be nice to have Wan-Bissaka, just, to have options there. Play Dalot left back, or, whatever you want to do with Dalot and Wan-Bissaka. Whether you want to play one left back and one right back, that's up to Ten Hag, or even your opinion. And yeah, look, we'll go through the stats here anyways. Look, this game could have went either ways. Both teams weren't at the races today. Both teams just didn't look like they wanted to score. Going forwards, they were doing everything. They're doing things right up until finishing. When it came to finishing, both teams crumbled. But yeah, Nottingham Forest had 39% possession to Manchester United 61%. Nottingham Forest 16 shots, Nottingham Forest 20 shots. Oh, wait, sorry, hold on, what? Nottingham Forest 16 shots, Man United 20 shots. Nottingham Forest had 5 shots on target to Manchester United 7. Nottingham Forest made 317 total passes to Manchester United's 515. Nottingham Forest had a pass accuracy of 83% to Man United's 88%. Nottingham Forest 14 tackles, Man United 18 tackles, and Nottingham Forest had an XG of 0.73 to Man United's 2.19. Big up United Central, how's things? Hope all is well. Nice to have you. Happy with the win, but poor performance. Yeah, exactly. Exactly happy. It was ugly. I'd like to say it was just one of them. 1-0 typical. It was a boring. I'd even say both teams weren't great today. Boring. And look, I'm kind of numb to boring games now. I'm just like, this is normal. Thank goodness it didn't go to extra time. We didn't want that. No. We didn't want that, especially with the derby on Sunday. City obviously played last night. City kind of had a bit of a training session last night against the Luton boys. And yeah, last thing we want is going into the derby with half a tank. You know what I mean? You have to, regardless of what happens, you need to have full energy against those City lads, like I said at the start of the video. But look, the player ratings video will be out after this. I'll do player ratings and all that good stuff. From now on, we're going to have watch along, post match reaction, and player ratings and all that good stuff. It's just a better way to grow the channel and get it out there. But look, I just felt like the attack today wasn't great. The midfield today wasn't great, and the defense, it just wasn't it. I mean, I think Dalla was okay. Look, it's hard to pick a man of the match. For the player ratings video, I'm still debating on my man of the match. I don't want to give it to Casemiro just because he scored the goal, because before that he wasn't great. No one was great today in Manchester United. And take Nottingham Forest out of it. If Nottingham Forest could finish, they'd beat us, and they can. It's just both teams just went at the races, and both teams got lucky sides tonight. I just don't get the VAR thing. When Casemiro scored, it was clear that it was on. You just don't know how to make a Manchester United these days. Casemiro still was the difference in the end, so he should get man of the match. Oh no, look, I mean, he got us the goal, but I just think before the goal he wasn't great. Again, it was the difference in the end. If he's not in that position, we're in extra time now, aren't we? You know what I mean? In other world, it's extra time. No one else deserves it. Look, I can see himself heading towards Casemiro just for the goal. But yeah, it's just one of them kind of times. VAR just loves screwing us over. Look, listen, if VAR, it's like VAR and Casemiro just don't get along. I mean, you seen that thing in the end where the Fulham player, the Nottingham Forest player, had that kind of hand on Bruno's neck. Whether that was strangle or just hands, whether it was a placement or a bit of it, I'm gonna kill you. If that's Casemiro, he gets a red. I don't care what anyone says. If that's Casemiro, he gets a red. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. I mean, yeah, exactly. Just what I was speaking about. Yeah, exactly. If that's Casemiro, he's sent off. Actually, hold on. If that's a Manchester United player, he gets sent off. But Casemiro, I said it on the watch along. If that's Casemiro, he gets sent off. You know what I mean? That would have been a red if it was Casemiro. 100%. I agree with you. And we agree with each other, which is what I love. And yeah, I mean, it makes no sense with VAR. And you're seeing VAR. It's not just VAR. It's a bit weird. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird there. I just don't rate it. I don't, never did, never will. And yeah, it's just one of them. I mean, I just don't get it. But look, today McTominay wasn't great either. I just don't think the midfield of McTominay and Casemiro works. I think some may agree, but I agree that our midfield, our two defensive midfielders, the double pivot should be Casemiro and Kobe Manu. You know, I don't care if there's a Mason Mount who's back or whatever. Casemiro and Kobe Manu. There's no one else there. You cannot go McTominay Manu, or you can't go with the midfield that clicks. Performances aren't great. Manchester United this season haven't been great this season. Again, we've had a good. I think the longest time we've actually went unbeaten was before the Fulham game. We won every game in February up until then. Man United do well in February, so yeah. I mean, look, hopefully City don't ruin that for us. United Central says, McTominay for me, I've never liked, and he shouldn't have started. I think Manu just had a bit of rest, which is why he didn't start. Yeah, I mean, look, I agree with that. I think we done the lads in the preview, lads in the watch long who were commenting, the people watching were like, it's just a bit of rest, because I'm very surprised if he doesn't play Manu on Sunday. If he goes with McTominay and Casemiro, it's just a recipe for disaster. It's just a recipe for disaster. United Central mainly played a lot of first-team football, so we needed a breather for sure. Look, we got the win in the end. And when he did come on, didn't do too bad. But, yeah, a breather. Come on, you should slot back into that position now on Sunday, fingers crossed. Paradox says, big up Paradox, man, says, Bruno was poor, always giving the ball away, low IQ. Yeah, no, I agree. Bruno was poor today. He did give the ball away. I'm not sure whether anyone's seen it, but was that the first half, I think it was, where I forget the player went up and tackled, but he went up to take the ball off a Nottingham Forest player, and he he went up to get the ball off Nottingham Forest player. Nottingham Forest player had the ball, and Bruno went up to go for a tackle, or just a little cheeky take the ball, and Bruno went down looking for a free kick when the Nottingham Forest player did nothing. I just don't get it. I like Bruno, I really do, but this season he's just been poor. He's a captain. I know people say, "Oh, drop Bruno, drop Bruno." Ten Hag is not going to drop his captain, because if you drop Bruno, who's going to be captain? Is he going to be Casemiro? Is it going to be Rashford? Rashford is a no-go. When we gave it to McTominay when we played Liverpool at Anfield, and even that was a bit, WTF. Which I think the reason why, Bruno sleeps tonight, what'll make Bruno sleep tonight is I got the assist to the Casemiro winner. That's all it'll be. But Bruno he just wasn't it today for me. And it does worry me with Bruno, because I don't know what's happened to him since he's at Manchester United, because when he came to us, his first season or so was great. You could tell when Bruno was not on that pitch. Like, I remember there was times Bruno came off and we struggled big time. I was like, fucking Bruno back on. He was brilliant. Now he's just sluggish, doesn't look confident. He's always moaning. I mean, even Roy Keane says it himself. He's always moaning. Stop being a moan bag. And I'd be like, I remember I was like, no, well, really, it's just what it is. But look, if you told me, drop Bruno, I wouldn't want us to drop him. Because, most of all, Mount is not good. Bruno was a good player on his day. When Bruno's good, Bruno's fucking good. But when he's shit, yeah, he's shit. It's as simple as that. But yeah, I agree with Paradox there. Central now mainly definitely starting on Sunday. 100%. Central are wearing the same shirt as you, mate. You know what? I love this. I'm touching the Adidas logo. I love this jersey. Like, when Manchester United are playing away, I'm like, what jersey we wearing? I mean, we wearing the red on Sunday, won't we? So be back to the red. But I don't have the green one. But I just don't like the green one. That's just how I am. But yeah, I love this. Don't come wear it as a Manchester United playing. But look, it's a good jersey, it's Central, and I feel more confident when I wear this, but that's just me. Bruno still does something in the game, though. even though he has been poor overall. I mean, look, he is our captain, and I just don't think he'll be dropped. People are saying, drop Bruno, drop Bruno, drop Bruno. Okay. So then, Bruno's meant to be kind of our attacking midfielder. He's meant to be our playmaker. When he gets the ball, he's meant to ping balls left, front, and centre. He's meant to know. He's meant to see that eye vision. He's meant to know. And look, I do like Bruno. He is a good player, but this past season or so, he just hasn't been it. But when he's good, and hopefully he can get back to that standard again. Because look at Bruno in his fourth season when he came to Manchester United. He came to us in, I'm going to say January. Yeah, obviously. And I remember that first game against Wolves, and I was like, this player's fucking good. We signed someone good here. And yeah. And look, stats don't lie. I don't like the green one either. No, I mean, I see people like, oh, I like it. I just feel like, it reminds me of an old piece of furniture. I'm sorry, but whether that makes sense. I know I'm a very weird person when it comes to, I'm not a fashion designer. When it comes to jerseys, I'm like, come on then, speak to me, talk to me. I'm not spending my money on a shitty looking jersey. I want real money. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see now what happens on Sunday. But look, that's been the game. Not been great. Good win, poor performance. Happy with the win. Happy we got the job done. Happy didn't go to extra time. Happy no one came off injured. Happy nothing went wrong. But look, there's improvements there to be made. And look, they'll take time. It's a shame just haven't got the players we have in your Martinez, in your Shaw, in your Rasmus, and your Amazaki, and your Mason Mount. Maguire wasn't available today. Hopefully we can get that full squad back before the end of the season. Right, sorry about that one, Red. Forget Mount, we don't need that fraud. You know what? I remember when we signed Mount, and we'll end this show soon because I won't do the player ratings. it's a late night tonight. You know, I mean, I call this little job to mine, right? So I do it because these are all a bunch of legends, right? And I love you all sorts of people. But yeah, I remember when we were signing Mount, I was like, why are we signing Mount? You know, like why? I never, even to this day, I don't get that. When he played, I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, Mount just, yeah. Well, you know, I wouldn't even call him a fraud. It'd be like one of them, you know. Like, I don't hate him because he's a Manchester United player, but one of those wastes of space. And that's just how it is. Mount's just not the man. Waste of space. Waste of money. I miss Leach and Highland. Oh, yeah, I miss them too, big time. I even miss Shaw. But Leach and Highland, I mean, the Butcher, you know, Rasmus. Yeah, I missed them. I mean, it's a shame we won't have Highland for the game on Sunday, though. And Leach. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But look, we'll end it there. That is the post-match reaction. After this, I'll go to the player ratings video, and then that should be out late. But look, it'll be out. And look, thanks, buddy, for watching the video. Like, subscribe, follow our social links in the description. Just to be it. So the new thing will be you'll have the new lad Emma who'll be doing a pre-match build-up show, pre-recorded. But it'll be out as a live for premiere. I'll have to watch along. Then it'll be me doing post-match reaction, and then I'll be doing player ratings. And then 5 talking points out tomorrow, and then back for the Manchester derby preview on Friday, and see what happens Saturday, and then Sunday, the same all like it was today. But thanks everybody for watching the video. You're all a bunch of legends. Comment and subscribe and watching all that good stuff, and I'll speak to you on the next one. We get the job done. All thanks to Casemiro, and yeah, I'll speak to you on the next one. Thanks for watching.